to eat your
And
Italian
we're
bucket.
back. Ladies and gentlemen, today's broadcast is brought to you by Christine's Italian Bucket Surprise.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
Help you quit smoking.
Yeah, so it's been like 3 months now
Good for you.
Of not smoking. That's
of
excellent.
not smoking.
Yeah,
Congrats.
good work. Congratulations.
That means I'm still putting everything in my mouth though. Put
Ah,
it in
let's
front of
hear.
my
Let's
face,
hear.
it goes in my mouth.
What's the strangest thing you've put in your mouth, Christine?
What could it be?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still
Besides
married,
that
so.
Italian surprise.
Yeah, is the
Yes.
Italian bucket surprise
Surprise.
the strangest thing you've put in your mouth during this period?
Chopsticks.
It's been a boring 3
That's
months.
really not that weird.
No,
It's really not that weird.
I mean,
yeah.
I eat with them all the time.
you quit smoking
You
all the
put
fun
it in front of my
stuff.
face, it will go in my mouth, but no one is putting anything in front of my face.
Well,
so
Your husband is an asshole.
what I'm saying. Today's his birthday,
What a
so
fool.
gotta
Oh.
be nice to him.
So
Oh,
it must have. Did he wake up?
Have you had potatoes?
Did he wake up when you had something in your mouth this morning?
Today
I know how
is
birthdays work in married
Back to the
couples.
Future Day.
What does that mean?
Today is a date that they plugged into the
Haven't,
DeLorean.
haven't we already had like 5 of those dates?
yeah, it was 2015,
No.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
No.
That is not true.
Fucking Google it. They put
In the second one?
October. In the first one, it's October 26th.
Oh,
Oh, you got the wrong year though. It doesn't matter.
1950.
It doesn't matter.
Right?
I'm
Now we
eating
would be talking
Italian
about
chicken.
hey, there was this weird
I already
kid
gave
named
the
Marty.
boys the recipe, and Dill is he called it an Italian chicken surprise, and Lucky is grossed out by stewed tomatoes.
I am not grossed out at all. I told you to eat more tomatoes.
Oh, maybe it's the red wine. It's red wine and chicken and shells and garlic and stewed and diced tomatoes. But I don't like tomatoes.
You are the grossed out one from the tomatoes.
I don't like tomatoes.
Don't put your shit on me, lady.
Stop.
Don't lay
poking
your
the bear.
hang-ups on me, man.
I don't like tomatoes.
Who are you telling
can tell.
to not poke the bear?
You trying
Me
to
or
fool.
her?
I'm telling Lucky not to poke the bear.
I'll poke each other.
I
That's
always
quit.
have to
She
poke
quit
the bear.
smoking.
Jill.
You getting
That's like
into
telling
something.
me.
Smoking.
It's like telling a
And my mother-
bird. It's like telling a bird not to sing. Telling me not to poke the bear.
And
It's like
my
telling
mother
Rocky Mountain
said,
tourists not to feed
since
bears.
I quit
Yes.
smoking, I have been grunchy.
What does that
Crunchy.
mean?
I don't know. She's Japanese, so we're just
Oh.
going to. That's the word that we're using. I'm grunchy since I've
Okay.
quit smoking.
Does that mean you are a granola crunchy kind of hippie?
I think it
Yeah.
means I'm just a straight up bitch.
oh,
But
you're
why not say that?
grumpy.
Maybe she meant Grinchy.
no. I'm a very giving and loving individual, which
Oh,
again, I put random things in
Whatever
my mouth.
you say. Whatever you say, ma'am. Here's my wallet. Please leave me
Yeah,
alone.
exactly. Officer, what do I need to do to get out of this situation?
Yay!
Grunchier than
Okay.
usual.
Mhm.
Grumpy.
Oh, I can't
frustrated.
wait till we get some angry headlines today.
Well, there's a few.
Crunchy headlines by
Yeah.
Christine.
Yep.
Brought to you
And-
by Italian Chicken Surprise Bucket.
About 30
KFC's
30
Italian-
seconds before we went live, I had like Texas Power went blinky blink. So if I disappear, blame the Texas grid.
or her non-smoking anger,
Yes, or both.
her
Oh,
non-smoking
is that a
rage.
Temu thing there?
Temu.
Is that a Temu jacket?
It's actually not. It's a Puffin drinkware jacket because they have generously sponsored my daughter as an influencer. We all need
What
a
are you
Puffin
doing with
jacket.
that then? That's your daughter's.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Why am I influencing everybody?
she's trying
How
to
do I
free
get a
shit,
beer can
that's why.
sweater? I want a beer can sweater.
You got to influence.
Puffin drinkware. This
I don't
this
influence
sponsored
very
by
well.
Puffin drinkware.
No, this show is not sponsored by that.
No, it's
Jeff
not.
Bezos.
Until
Don't
not
listen
till they
to
give
them.
me a little beer can sweater.
Yeah, they got to
It's not.
they got to sweeten Dill's pot a little bit.
That's right.
They have puffy jackets. They have all the jackets. They have
I
vests,
refuse to talk about them
denim
until I get
jackets,
some
denim
payout.
coats.
Play that song I like, Lucky. That was
Hold
a
on.
good one. Here we go.
No, I feel like I need to hear Dill's steroid quitting.
We're not
smoking
talking about
thing.
puffin
I
sweaters.
feel like I need to hear about Dill taking steroids.
Nobody cares what you're saying, Christine. You're just,
Steroids. I want to hear about Dill and steroids.
Oh, why is that in the chat?
Yeah, it's
I
somebody
don't have the
who
chat pulled up.
has the
Somebody.
same handle as your wife's name.
Somebody.
Oh, that's my wife.
She's in here.
Well, so here's what happened. I went to the ER for eating hazelnuts and swelled up like some kind of cartoon character. They gave me steroids, and I had quit smoking at the same time. And I called myself the unincredible Hulk because I was like, she would say, "Hey, would you like to get something to eat?" And I would be like, "How the fuck do I know?" I would come down from that.
Dill smash!
So I had a hard time with my quitting smoking. So I feel for you, Grunchy. I feel for you.
Might
Honestly, I'm
I
fine.
recommend marijuana?
I'm allergic. We have discussed this.
Oh, that's
I
right.
call bullshit. I
Well-
call bullshit.
You just gotta want it.
Throw up all over your
You
face.
don't want it enough.
Yeah, that's it.
It makes me vomit.
She's gonna throw up chicken bucket surprise on you. You
Yeah,
better
exactly.
watch it.
That's the surprise.
Surprise. I
Surprise!
told you I don't like
Oh,
tomatoes.
it still
bitches.
tastes Italian.
Yeah.
Told you. Don't like tomatoes. Is there any news?
No.
Oh yeah, there is
I'm
actually.
No,
asking
we're watching
for a
you.
friend.
No.
Yeah,
This
there's
is an eating contest.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
seeing
yeah.
how- how long
I
it
do
takes
have
you
to
finish
say,
that bucket.
Christine, it is a lot more entertaining to watch you eat a bucket of pasta
Yeah.
as opposed to doing work, which is what you're like usually working at this time on your other job.
Yes.
This is true. I missed my
And
lunch
here we
break.
go.
California magic mushroom legalization plan in jeopardy after Alaska Airlines pilot's arrest.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh
So he was on
no.
mushrooms. Was this the guy that did the thing on the American
Tried to
Airlines
turn off
pilot?
the engines.
Yeah. So it was a couple
Is
days
that
ago.
Jason Statham?
There was a guy who was he was a pilot, but he was like in the jump seat, which they do occasionally to get guys
In the cockpit.
in the cockpit though. And at some point, just decided to try to shut off the engines because he wasn't having a good day.
He said, "I am
Because
not
of
well,"
drugs?
and then he tried
Yeah.
to turn off their engines and kill
Yeah.
everybody.
Then he tried to prove it, and luckily, they said like it sounded like he was least responsive. Like passengers on the flight said that apparently they told him to go to the back of the plane and handcuff himself to something, and he did it. He actually walked back through the through the plane. When he landed, though, so that was weird enough. But it turns out that the blame was that he said he hadn't slept for 40 hours and he'd done shrooms.
It's not the shrooms that got him; it's the not sleeping for 40 hours part.
Yes, exactly. That's all.
Which one of these guys did it? The sad puppy face guy
Oh,
or the indignant guy?
I feel
Oh,
like
it's
it's a
left.
sad puppy face guy.
The guy in focus. Yeah, that guy.
The guy wearing like the prison
Oh.
uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Oh.
this bad one, not the
Yeah.
cross-looking lawyer guy.
Yeah. The guy in the suit
Thank you,
is not a person.
Angela Lansbury. I appreciate that.
That's the name of our
Helping me
punk
out.
band, the Angela
Yeah.
Lansbury.
I'm so in.
Yeah, that's a great punk name. So anyway, that was the whole story there, but I kind of brought it up because as you may have noticed, we also had a mass shooting yesterday, and everybody's like, man, we can't do anything about that. So let's compare and contrast real quick. So a guy attempts to kill 83 people on a plane once, never happened before like that, and they're talking about banning magic mushrooms forever and third pilots. They're talking about getting rid of that. Meanwhile, somebody opens fire yet again.
Yeah,
A
it's
bowling
like,
alley in a bar, and we're like, oh man.
oh, I
Kids
can't wait for the
really
gun show next weekend.
Yeah, I mean, man, what possibly could stop that from
There's
happening?
not enough money in the mushroom industry, dude.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
That's
is. Yeah,
that's the whole racket. That's
It
it.
is.
It's
It is.
100% that like people could grow their own mushrooms, so they're like, bap, 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 bap.
Yep.
Plus,
That's what
everybody
this
does
dish
them.
needs. That's what
Everybody-
this needs. Mushrooms.
Yeah. I mean, it would help, I think. I mean, as long as you know. So the other interesting detail about the mushrooms is that they don't know. He said he took them in the last 48 hours before, which means it doesn't matter that he took mushrooms 48 hours
No,
before he
it
did
does not at all.
No, it's out of your
Out of
system
the
already.
system.
Yeah, that doesn't make a
So
difference.
fuck you, California.
Yeah, not sleeping for 40 hours, that'll pretty much do it.
So
Yeah.
why did he not sleep for 40 hours?
It
That's-
probably
didn't say.
has already a bunch of mental health issues. I'm assuming.
I'm sure. Yeah, they haven't said, but it's safe to assume that normal people don't try to shut off the engines in a plane. But
Even if you're shrooming,
yeah,
you're
even
really
shooting,
not
yeah,
going to try that one.
yeah.
I will keep that in mind. PSP warns parents of recent increase in drug-infused candy. Oh, it must be Halloween again, you guys.
Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Who wants
Where?
a Winka bar, huh?
Where is it? I'll go trick or
Yeah,
treating.
man.
At my house.
I'm gonna assume the Emerald Triangle up there.
It's up in Pennsylvania somewhere, so it's Pennsylvania State
Oh,
Police.
it's Amish.
3-year-old candy bars. I've never
Yeah.
even heard of any of these candies.
Rumspringer.
So every time this happens, I'm always like, "Are these real?" I googled it. Yeah, they are. There's a Wonka. Like if you Google like Wonka THC, you'll get that. There's a whole website that I don't believe the people that own the Willy Wonka brand know about because I mean, look at these things. Like they're all knockoffs, right? But
Here's the deal, people.
Lawsuits, drop 'em.
Here's the deal, people. Listen up. No stoner in their right mind is going to give away one of those candy bars because their shit's expensive,
Not
man.
intentionally.
It's like a lot of money for one of those candy bars, and you're not going to keep it next to the little candies you're giving the kids.
I mean, look at this
Don't
300
judge me.
million.
When I say I'm the good house to visit, I fucking mean I'm the good house to visit on Halloween. Don't.
Yeah, but you're not
fucking
giving
judge
away
Blowjobs.
$30 candy
Give it-
bars. That's
Give
what
it,
this costs.
put something in my mouth.
Yeah,
That's what you're getting at
yeah, that's right.
me.
Miss Christine's house.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
nobody's doing this, but they like to warn about it anyway, just in case, because because they think it's gonna
What's PSP?
happen. Pennsylvania State Police, I think.
PlayStation.
Well,
No,
PlayStation Plus.
Yeah. And it's also the Palm Springs Airport.
PlayStation.
It's,
I feel like the
PlayStation.
PlayStation
it's
people would know.
it's not as good as ESP.
Yeah, ESP's way better.
Personal sensory perception.
Yeah, that's not that great.
No, it's not extra. It's just personal.
You get that when you
and
do mushrooms.
Some woman
Yeah, that's right.
slamming selfish paragliders who made her think Hamas were invading Doncaster.
Doncaster, yeah.
Oh. Great.
Is that a city?
Yep.
She slammed the selfish paragliders. This made the news, by the way.
Oh yeah, it did.
A woman said some nasty things about some paragliders.
On Facebook.
What?
I know.
Oh,
Somebody was
Is
wrong
this-
on Facebook.
is this
she
from
think it was
a-
like Red Dawn.
Yeah, she did.
Is this from a newsletter at an old folks' home? Where did you get
No,
this?
you think so?
I
No.
feel like this is a next door story. This
It
is put on
does seem
Nextdoor.
like it. Yeah, it does. No,
Suspicious paragliders.
so I had this one queued up for last week, but we had to bounce because I had some stuff happen. But hey, here we go. That's how it goes. But last week when Hamas did their terribly awful thing on earlier in the week, part of what happened was they reportedly used paragliders in the attack. Well, apparently that caused a woman in Doncaster, England, literally thousands of miles away, saw a couple of dudes paragliding, and I guess I don't know if this is the actual picture of it or not, but she then went on Facebook, didn't call the cops, just went on Facebook to complain that they were being invaded by
coming.
Hamas.
Here
By
they
Hamas.
come.
Yeah,
I knew it. I knew this day was coming. They're coming for old Granny.
I knew
They're
it.
coming for paragliders.
Old
Yeah.
Granny Pennyworth.
We are going to ban paragliders.
Yeah, I know. Before guns, for sure.
Before guns.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Before AR-15 style weapons.
Yeah, totally. What was really funny was that so everybody, of course, made fun of her because Hamas is not invading Doncaster. They haven't gotten that far yet. But then she said that they were just selfish and they should have thought before they paraglided.
Well, they went and had fun.
Yeah,
Think before you
Yeah.
jump, people. There's a
They're-
reason that phrase exists.
They're terroristic fun.
those bastards. Yeah.
Oh, what's it come to?
Yeah,
People can go.
Why?
this did remind me of when years ago when Russia invaded Georgia, the country briefly. I had a DJ friend of mine in Florida who said the station got calls asking why they weren't covering it because the Russians had invaded.
They are in the state next door,
The state.
guys.
Yeah, they're like, come on, that's
Right
important. You
up
guys got to
the
talk about this.
coast.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, no, that's like thousands of miles away. But, people are, it's Florida. What are you going to do? What are you going to
Yay, Florida.
do? Yeah. More Florida to come, by the way. There's a lot of Florida this week.
Oh, good.
All right. And then we got this. That's not it. That's
PSA.
not what I wanted.
What? We already did this story.
We already did this one.
More
Where's
drugs, more
Figure your
drugs.
shit out, Drew.
Where's my thing? Oh, man. Did it get lost? Let's see. I'm going to try
Oh,
one
he
more
said,
time.
where's his thing?
More
Yeah, where's my
drugs.
thing? Okay, here it is. Wait.
I can't read that. Tom Emmer is a
Wait a minute.
possible front runner for Speaker of the House. He's also the rep that got stuck upside down on a Zoom call.
Oh
Yes.
my God. This is,
So-
this is
missed
like
that
3
Zoom call.
speaker reps ago.
Yeah, this is a while ago. So Tom Emmer was a nominee for Speaker for about an hour and 15 minutes before he realized that the Tear It Down Coalition was going to not elect him, so he didn't. But I caught this in the meantime, though, and it was actually pretty funny. So here's a video of when he was on Zoom calling in.
He sprung out from the last discussion that offers a job to anyone who wants it.
He's in the upside down.
Yes.
We must make sure that our nation's sole proprietors and the smallest of small businesses.
Why does he look
Why
like?
is
Timely.
Go ahead.
Yeah, where's his neck?
I feel like he's going to be
I'm
asking me for a map I've stolen.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like
the
Time
Supreme
Bandits.
Being.
That's the Supreme Being.
Why is
Background.
why is it just his head?
I don't know. Here, check this out. Let's continue. Listen to what they think.
Because he's the Supreme Being.
He can do whatever he wants. So anyway, they pointed out.
Time Bandits.
Are you okay?
I am.
You're upside down, Tom.
I don't know how to fix that.
Get the IT department over there.
What's that?
Yeah, Madam Chair. I think that cat.
Is this a metaphor?
I don't know, but it's upside down.
Hey,
Today's gig economy sprung.
Boop. Anyway, yeah, let's.
Oh boy,
Hey.
almost.
hey, elected
Speaker of the
officials.
House. Almost.
Stop worrying about that shit and get some other things solved. Who cares if he's upside down?
Wow.
Get back to work.
Now they're gonna ban Zoom.
Yeah, they're going to ban Zoom probably too. I like the one guy who asked, "Is this a metaphor?" Although I can't quite figure out what the metaphor is.
Because he's upside down, just like
Yeah.
all Republicans
Upside
are upside down.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's like,
I'm sure
Yeah.
that's what it meant.
anyway. Yeah, but I like it there. Like he's
Our whole elected official system is upside down.
Yeah.
well, it always has been. So,
Yeah, Congress
yeah.
being bought and paid for by
Yeah.
lobbyists and foreign adversaries.
You know, as they do. Never been different. But anyway, yeah, but he wasn't elected, so we don't get to talk about him again. But we got to I got to skirt politics a little bit here.
A state senator blames the TSA after an arrest in Hong Kong for gun in luggage.
Oh, the TSA put that there.
No,
Dare they?
They're
he
always
said-
slipping things in my luggage.
Yeah, those bastards. No, actually, what he said was so the way he got arrested, and I don't know, like we only have his word for it because I guess there's been no quote from the Hong Kong police about this. So basically, what happened was that he says that he accidentally packed a handgun in his luggage and it was unloaded. So I guess that's okay, but it's the TSA's fault because they didn't catch it when he checked his luggage. He got all the way through there, all the way to Hong Kong. Now, what he says happened after that was that he says immediately upon discovering the handgun in his luggage, he contacted the authorities at the Hong Kong airport and they arrested his ass and threw him in jail. So I think something else happened. I don't know what it is, but not that.
Wow. What can you get arrested for in Hong Kong? Like what's the
Everything.
thing over there?
Cussing,
Is it-
bad attitude.
Is it
Yeah. Talking shit, carrying away
yelling?
the
Didn't someone get arrested for like yelling in an airport or something?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it's this guy. I don't know. He got
China,
arrested.
man. You get arrested
Yeah,
for
it's China.
everything.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Just don't go. My advice: don't go there.
Yeah, no, don't go at all.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I don't know that it's entirely the TSA's fault here, but he's on a rampage now. He's talking about how bad the TSA is. We've got to fix this thing, or maybe don't bring a gun to Hong Kong. I mean, I don't know. It's a toss.
Don't pack it.
Yeah, just leave your.
If you're
gun
going
there.
on an international trip, don't bring your pistol.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
tell me what to do with my fucking weapons.
Well, if you're going to bring it, then you snatch, keister it.
Yeah. Put it somewhere, or otherwise enjoy Hong Kong jail, I guess.
I
Yeah,
wonder if
enjoy.
their jails are very good. Oh no! Here we go.
Speaking of,
George
how's this for a
Santos
segue?
suggests Chinese communists have kidnapped his 5-year-old niece.
Was that the baby he was carrying? That was
No.
baby was younger than 5.
So
George Santos.
the baby we didn't do on the live stream because it happened on the Friday right after the last episode. But 2 weeks ago on Friday, I sent this to Lucky because we both think these George Santos things are hilarious. It was George Santos was carrying a baby down the hallway in the congressional office building, and nobody knows whose baby it is. When they asked him,
Still, they
if it
still
was his-
don't know.
They still have no idea whose baby it was. They asked him if it was his baby. He said, "Not yet."
Not
anyway.
yet.
Yeah, and then he was never seen with the baby again.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to the baby.
And the guy whose office he was coming out of said, "I have no idea whose baby that was."
No idea where that baby came from. But anyways, that was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, so this week, I actually had 3 different Santos of the Week categories, but this one's the best one. He went on and he did an interview with the New York Times recently this week, actually, saying that Chinese communists kidnapped his 5-year-old niece, like in Manhattan, and that she was lost for 40 minutes, and then they found her on a camera and then somehow got her back. And at any rate, none of it's true.
Yeah, of course not.
No. fact, I couldn't find out. I was trying to figure out if he even had a 5-year-old niece.
Probably not.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe the dingo.
Not yet.
And he was like,
Not yet.
it was all metaphorical, guys.
Yeah. Why are you so hard on me?
Oh my God, you guys are such homophobes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a good shot of him right there.
My niece.
There he is, getting the final bite and eating the baby.
Yeah, that's
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's eating the whole baby. Yep.
Oh.
And he's against shutdown somehow, but that doesn't.
Yeah, I was going to ask what that button says. It says no shutdowns.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
COVID does not exist.
And he's
Yeah.
proudly wearing his wedding band, and then nobody knows when he got married.
Yeah. He mentioned that he was married about 3 weeks ago. Everybody's like, what? And he says he's been married for 5 years to a guy that he met on Grindr.
Yep, nobody knew.
Nope. Nobody had an idea.
And maybe they have a baby, but maybe not.
Maybe. We don't know.
I feel like this is an episode of like Community or something.
Yeah.
I've seen this show before.
No, yeah, it's better than that.
It is.
Because we're living in the world
Yeah.
that this is happening in.
Yeah, this is real.
Yeah, we could go and do some hilarious hijinks in Washington if you want.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Be a part of the program.
This guy, man, I tell you what. I bet every week it's something new. I can't
Oh,
wait to
yeah,
hear.
he probably has a whole book full of goofy ideas that he's like, this week I'm gonna, oh my God, I've become an ant.
Yeah, exactly.
Dingo a baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna dingo me a baby,
Yep.
steal it and eat it right in front of everybody.
Totally. So yeah, who knows? I mean, this guy, he's a walking FARC article is what he is. Like, really.
Could do a whole
Still has a
series
job,
on
by the
him.
way. Still
Really
has a
good.
job.
Russia begins using new drones to attack Ukraine, and they sound like lawnmowers.
It's a model.
Sneaky.
So
Sneaky.
without looking at this, I was going to make the initial joke of that they're gas or coal powered. They are. They might actually be built using lawnmower parts. No joke. Yeah, there was another article that I kind of spiked because it was only the one. Russia is also deploying its killer dolphin unit to.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, finally bringing it in. The Russians, when they were talking about this, the Russians themselves on the Russian news programs been saying that the fact that they sound like lawnmowers makes them harder to detect.
because the Ukrainians and the army will be like, well, somebody's just mowing their lawn. Don't
Somebody's
worry
Yeah.
mowing
about
the
that.
sky, guys. Somebody's mowing the sky.
Well, there's a lot of people mowing their lawns right now, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're mowing the sky. So anyway, here's the other thing too. So check this out. They released a 14-second video of the drone, right? And I don't know what this proves exactly. So let's zoom in. Okay, now if you can't figure out what's going on here, don't worry. What I think we're looking at is a parking lot with a blurry car in it. Okay, 14 seconds. Here we go.
Oh.
And the car's still
Amazing.
there.
Yeah, the car is still there. What
The
did
car
it
was
just
still there.
crash in front of it?
I don't know. I have no idea because they're like, here it is in action. Like what? It looked like it missed to me. Like something blew up. Sure.
Maybe
know, the
it's
car-
a version of those little balsa wood airplanes where you just twist up the rubber band propeller and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it also seems like it's 2 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and historically everybody mows their lawn.
They were
at 2 o'clock
testing
in the
it. They
morning.
were testing it in a Holiday Inn parking lot.
Yeah. So I don't think I believe that this thing's more stealthy.
No,
I really don't.
no, that thing won't make it to the Ukraine border. What are they doing with their dolphins? Why, they're going to try to attack Ukraine with some dolphins?
Well, so they're using it for defense because Ukraine keeps blowing their ships up, even though the Ukraine doesn't have a navy. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah, they've got them to attack drones and things in the water is the idea.
Wow. Suicide dolphins.
Yeah, basically.
How
Nice.
soon before they run out of those?
I mean, do they even have them?
I mean, if they do, they
got
can't
one.
have more than 20.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it can't be that.
Where do they store them? At their SeaWorld locations?
So that's how we know they deployed them because they can see the dolphin pens from satellite photos out near the harbors. And they're
Oh, great.
yeah. I don't know.
Well, maybe the dolphins just like swam away and went, fuck you. We're not gonna die, we're not gonna die for you, idiot.
Like, fuck this shit. We're out of here.
Free.
Bye. We're gonna go attack boats off the coast of Spain now. So
Yeah, we're gonna go give these bombs to the orcas.
yeah, exactly. Those bastards are gonna blow some shit up for sure. Oh yeah.
Interesting. Oh, could Chinese self-driving cars go on a programmed killing spree in America? Some lawmakers think so.
Or a programmed.
Yeah.
Programmed, yeah.
Really? Is that what's going to happen?
Well, some lawmakers think so.
I
lawmakers-
mean,
Some lawmakers log into Zoom
If
calls
these-
upside down.
Who's to say the Chinese won't program these cars
Yeah.
to
said-
murder every last one? Here's how you know they won't, because cars can't hold AR-15s.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Not yet. Maybe they're
Not
working on it.
yet, but what do you think that is on the top?
Yeah.
That's a Google. That's your data stealing
It's a new.
device.
It's a nipple.
Listen, if the Chinese can use TikTok to warp my child's mind,
She's
then
an influencer. She's getting free penguin shit or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Puffin
It seems like it's working out.
drinkware.
It's working out.
There. Look, I
Just
even
what
changed
every
my name.
19-year-old needs: free puffin
Okay,
drinkware.
she's 23, which means the
Oh.
alcohol is flowing.
Oh my God.
Right then. Oh, well, there you go.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Back to
So-
the story.
Let
So
the
some
alcohol flow
lawmakers-
through you.
Some lawmakers are concerned that in the event that we got into a war with China, that China might turn all of their cars on to try to kill us. Now,
Oh, fucking maximum overdrive! This
Yeah.
shit.
maybe, but I mean, I don't think that's the first 100 things they're going to do, right? I mean, but at any
We
rate,
don't know.
the article mentions a couple of interesting things, and there's a little bit of a sidebar too. The interesting thing is it says that there are a number of Chinese startups that are running robo-taxis in the streets of mostly Silicon Valley, and they're not registered. And I was like, wait, not that it matters, because what am I going to do? But that doesn't seem right.
I mean, I feel like it's a pretty easy workaround. You just stand in front of it or put a stop sign in front of it and confuse the fuck out of it.
Well, yeah,
Like,
put a
it's
traffic cone on.
car. Yeah,
Yeah,
put
right.
a traffic cone in the middle of the road and it will stop. It
Yep.
won't know what to do.
Yeah, if you put a traffic cone on a Google Waymo car, it will stop and it won't move. So that's what
Yes.
pranksters have been doing that in San Francisco for a while. On
Yes.
a related note, whether or not the Chinese car companies are going to kill us, earlier this week, San Francisco suspended Cruise, which was one of the two, them and Google were the two auto taxi cars, because one of the Cruise cars dragged a pedestrian 20 feet. But that wasn't the big problem. The big problem was they didn't hand over the video of it until they got threatened. And then they're like,
They're like,
this
See?
video?
Listen,
Yeah.
when I was in Arizona, I actually did take all the Waymos, and my friends were like, "You're so brave," and they would never do it. But I'm not the one who's in danger. It's all
Yeah.
the people around me.
Yes,
I'm
they're
in
outside
a
the car.
vehicle. I'm safe.
You
Yeah.
think
I don't.
until that car drives right into a bomb factory.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
you all
Which is
blow up.
what the Chinese could program it to do.
Yeah.
I
The-
see where we're going now.
the San Francisco bomb factory.
Yeah.
Right.
Right in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Kablooey!
Yep. So anyway, I don't know if I'm worried about this, but at any rate, it's some lawmakers.
Some lawmakers.
Lawmakers.
I can't
Yeah.
wait till they
They let
outlaw
them buy up
cars.
all the land in the Midwest, but we don't want their electric cars here.
Speaking of,
Uh-oh.
this
What are we
butt plug
speaking of?
will allow Toyota to build 900 miles EVs.
What?
Yeah.
What? How is that
What?
butt plug going to allow that to happen?
Well, it turns out it's not a butt plug.
Is it that specific butt plug?
Well,
because why is there? I'm not familiar with
Feeding
butt
it,
plugs.
yes.
Why does it have dust in there?
900
Why
You
does it
can
have
do it,
dust
butt plug.
in there?
indeed. So what happened was this was this seemed like a fairly innocent question to me. I don't understand why. But the car culture nerd guys, when Jalopnik ran this article, got real mad at this guy because obviously it's a it doesn't matter. I've never heard of what this is, but
It is not. It is a butt plug.
yeah, it was like a butt plug. So they wrote this
Whatever
article.
that guy said it is, he's mistaken.
Yeah,
Why
they.
is it filled with sand? Will
Well-
somebody answer my question?
No.
Okay, so let's go to the follow up article. This is the follow up.
Oh, it has come to our attention that the Toyota butt plug is actually a
Actually-
pear-shaped boiling flask.
First of
Yeah.
all, Toyota,
Boiling
if
flask.
you don't start making the Toyota butt plug, you are missing the hugest opportunity.
Sell
That
the
would
gift shop.
I
be-
will switch away from Nissan so fast.
Oh my God,
I'm
you're
a
using the
Toyota
Nissan ones?
advocate.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's better other than the price on those, honestly?
Yeah.
Nissan over
Yeah.
Toyotas.
Right. Nissan. Cheaper.
I don't know. I got one of
That's
each.
it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Right. That's all they got. That's why I said I will overpay for a Toyota butt plug. I will not overpay for
You get what you
fucking
pay for.
30,000
Toyota butt plugs are the best butt plugs.
pound all the butt plugs. I'm scared to click the link that Roz just put in the chat.
Oh
Toyota-
yeah.
Nissan doesn't put half as much sand in their butt plugs.
ToyotaButtplug.com. Yeah, exactly.
That's where they save their
Toyota's-
money.
Toyota, it doesn't look it, but that is more than half full.
Yeah, that's the deal. Yeah, clearly better. Clearly better.
But it's got a nice little base on it.
Yeah,
I
it
like
does.
that because
I wonder
you
if it's
know,
a jewel under there, like what, or is it like is it just the Toyota symbol? That
It's a-
little,
Yeah, it's a Toyota
bowl-looking
symbol.
thing?
It's a car emblem.
Yeah,
It's just-
that little circle like a bull horns or whatever it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yep,
don't
yep.
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That looks
Anyway,
slightly dangerous.
It's a butt
I-
plug.
I got a great segue though. That I think, like this could not be the more appropriate here.
No, of course not. Dev sets up a goatsy trap for sites that steal his free web game.
Oh my
via
God,
an
I don't
iframe.
understand any of those words.
Oh, good,
my
good.
God! Yes, introduce Lucky to goatsy.
No.
Please.
No,
What's a dev?
we're trying to get a sponsorship here.
A developer, a developer, you moron.
Okay, and what's a goatsy trap?
Okay, well, so they've kind of done it here for you. But imagine, see this picture right here? So imagine that instead of fingers, it was full hands, and instead of a rubber band, it was somebody's anus.
Oh,
See, it's pixelated in the middle for a reason.
right.
Lucky,
All right.
Right. That's what it looks like.
Pixelated
So you don't.
for a
There's-
reason.
because there's anuses in there.
Well, no. So
You pull
you-
open, if you pull open one anus that wide, you just see a bunch more anuses.
Well, yeah, there's a whole series of those photos. It started on Something Awful many years ago, and then for a while, it was like the sort of like until Rick Rolling came around. That's what you did to people instead.
Yeah.
Is you'd trick them into clicking on
Check
that
out
thing.
this cool pic I took, and it'd be that.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, that's not what I wanted to see at all.
It was like
Um,
lemon. Was it pre or post lemon party?
It was the original. It was the
Lemon
original.
Party.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
Gotcha.
pretty good.
you
So
should
anyway,
Google it ASAP, Lucky.
well, actually, I don't think anything comes up. And by
He's
the way, don't
Googling
if
it.
you've never seen this thing, don't go look for
He's
it.
googling
Really-
it.
No, I
I
won't. I
mean,
know. I don't need to see
Google it.
gaping assholes.
There is a really-
it's
I do a
bloody.
show with Christine every week.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Thank you very much.
Goodness.
Thank you very much.
There is, however, if you can find it, there's a fantastic photo of somebody showing it to Ron Jeremy. And all you see is his expression. That's worth checking out. But otherwise,
I've also never seen Two Girls, One Cup. Thank you very much.
oh yeah, no.
I stay away from all the
Yeah,
rose
I
ones.
would not bother.
Yeah.
At any rate, so this guy has, it's kind of like Wordle. It's basically, it gives you like 5 letters and you get to make as many words out of it as you can. And apparently people have been iframing this thing and stealing it and posting it all over the place. So he got mad and just had it display goatsy if it was being on another website.
He should have called his game Goatsy.
Yeah, well now, yeah, sure. That would have totally worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, you can't you cannot pass up an opportunity to have an article about butt plugs and goatsy. in the same week.
Back to back.
It never.
Right after George Santos.
Yeah, trifecta.
Good work.
Yeah, we did it.
Trifecta.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Good work.
Whole new direction.
Christine, you're up.
She's gone.
Christine, the
Oh,
most insane
done.
robocall.
How, am I
minute-
talking now?
Oh, yeah, now
Yes, you are.
Go.
Oh my God, what happened? Okay, the most
Your microphone
insane
switched to your phone. That's what
robocall mitigation plans that telcos filed with the FCC.
I like the picture here. That's pretty good. I guess that's what a robocall mitigation plan looks like. I don't know.
I don't know. Or
Yeah.
is that just a robot calling you?
Oh yeah, maybe.
And go like,
Um,
please vote for Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's nobody
She
else.
is the robots candidate.
Yeah, exactly.
We need
Ah.
your support.
We need humanity destroyed so the robots can take over.
Exactly. She's definitely the way that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So to explain a little background, so the FCC is really mad about robocalls, as are literally all of us.
Yeah,
Okay.
weren't those supposed to be illegal?
Yeah, they keep on
Yep.
finding ways around it.
I
They're trying
signed
to
up
crack.
for it.
Yeah.
not getting bothered.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah, and that doesn't work. So the FCC is getting ready to crack down real hard, and so basically it said to everybody who's a telephone company who ever connects with the United States, we need from you a detailed plan on how you intend to crack down on robocalling. And so a lot of places submitted it, but they announced this week that some places submitted some other bizarre stuff. And here's a gallery of it, including this. Somebody sent the Windows
good.
printer test page.
I love that, actually.
That's the best.
And
I very much love this.
and then this screenshot of somebody on a Pakistani government website. Is,
SpaghettiOs.
they sent
What?
that. And then an unrelated deck about making smart cities a reality.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Great.
No.
Just
smart city.
if you're afraid of the Chinese cars, just wait to the Chinese smart cities.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm trying to murder you.
In
Yeah.
what looks like soccer arenas.
Yeah. It's an arcology, I think.
It is time for the buildings to turn on the humans.
Yeah, exactly. And
No
then
more humans.
all-time favorite. They don't know what this is.
It's a
That's it.
fucking wall.
It's,
or leather. Actually, it looks
it's
kind of like
goatsy.
this.
Yeah.
Fake leather, doesn't it?
could be.
Like the
Looks like-
Italian
Yeah, it's got
Italian
texture.
leather.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
don't know.
Goatsy.
Good eye, Christine.
Yeah, thanks. I know my leather. That's Italian.
Yeah. So the FCC has started to suspect that maybe these guys
Right.
are just pulling their leg. And so they've demanded that 14 days to explain why they sent photos of nothing and printer test pages or be disconnected from the United States forever.
Forever, ever?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's forever. Yeah.
Ooh, that's even Windows
Ah.
NT.
There's
Oh,
a
The United States is leaving the planet Earth. Goodbye, dummies.
there's a price that will let
Oh,
him back.
Gerald.
Yeah.
Gerald submitted that.
2 years ago. They printed this 2 years ago.
Fucking
I love
Gerald.
it.
And they turned it in. They're like, here you go, FCC. Yeah, take it away. So,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah, I kind of like that
Awesome.
one. It's great. Oh, let's see here.
Nebraska funeral worker has been fired after using the sex doll of a dead man that he was tasked to collect.
Was the dead man going
There's
to
a
be
lot
buried?
going on
with
here.
the sex doll?
That's not the sex
That's
doll.
not him,
No
that's Joe.
personal. Oh no, that's the
There he is.
man.
There he is.
There we go.
Okay, so this is the funeral home worker
Yes.
that went to the dead man's house to collect his stuff.
Well, there was a little
Yeah.
bit of an adventure. So it turns out
Did they
that
do
The sex doll.
so they got a call saying a guy had died, and apparently the funeral house workers go there and pick up the body, so you don't have to. I guess I haven't had to do this yet, but I'm filing it away. At any rate, they apparently showed up and picked up the body, and then what happened was the guy started asking for the keys to go back and get the sex doll that he saw over there.
And
And the funeral home said no. And then hours later, apparently he broke back in there and got caught in the act
Yeah,
by the landlord.
he's like, I am gonna go fuck that doll.
That's what and he
What
did.
kind of
He
sex
totally
doll
did.
is it? Is it just one of those
is it a
1999?
good
You
looking?
know,
No,
It
I'll bet
doesn't
it's one of
show.
those real dolls. I'll bet it's
Real
a real
dolls.
doll. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Here's
I
the,
hope so if you're breaking into a house.
There you go. Oh, actually,
would
it's not a
think-
funeral home. It's these guys, Mid America. This is their building, their headquarters.
I would think
That
if
funeral
he's
home
willing,
is in a shed.
Yeah,
yeah,
apparently.
that's like a barn.
It looks like it.
come on down and get married at the funeral barn.
Yeah.
Every wake, each mourner gets a bucket of Italian
There's
Surprise.
no
delight.
Surprise!
there's no chimney things.
No,
What do
I
you
know.
do?
No,
Yeah.
they
Need a
just drop the
funeral
bodies
home
off
for.
that ledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they dump them out back.
They just
Yeah.
bring it out back
Yeah.
to the pig pen.
Yeah, there's
Here
a
you
whole
go,
pile of-
piggies.
There you go,
Yeah.
pigs. Yeah, that's the pig pen back there. Yeah. I think
Best
you're right.
bacon in where are they
Yeah,
from?
yeah.
In America.
Hey, that piece of bacon just might be with Grandpa.
Yep.
So
Yep.
the landlord was
Mm-mm.
insulted that he caught him in the act, or do you think he was just framing the guy?
He's
so
like,
the
you're
landlord
defiling
could
the
take
sex
this-
doll of a dead man,
So-
sir.
Like the sex doll could be
She's still in
reused.
mourning.
All right. So here's
Sex
where
doll
here's
is
where
still-
Jesus Christ, the
morning.
body's not even cold yet. Don't fuck the widow sex doll.
you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, that's right. Everybody knows that.
Poor taste.
Yeah.
God
Okay.
damn it, Cletus.
So at any rate, what I
Oh,
like,
so, okay.
yeah, so maybe that's what they said. They said they heard disturbing noises coming from the unit and went in there and found him disheveled.
Hey man, This
from
doll's
the
really
unit.
hot. Come on
So he
now.
was caught in the act and then got belligerent with the landlord saying,
Yes, he
you
did.
need to come back with a warrant. And that is what happened. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, 'cause
Now,
it didn't work.
let me ask you this. Do you think
What
the
did she look
guys,
like?
do you think he was getting off more on fucking the doll or fucking the thing that the dead guy used to fuck?
Good question. I don't know.
That's why I keep asking, what does the sex doll look like? Because
I
this
doubt the dead guy cleaned out his sex doll before he died.
That's a good point. He probably didn't.
How
So
do you
this
know?
guy's going in.
Yeah.
This guy
Hot
is
dog
Dick Brothers with a dead man
it. Yeah,
via a sex doll.
that's how
But he
that happened.
wasn't
that-
dead while he was sexing the doll.
That is some sloppy seconds.
That is
Yeah,
really
it really is.
he's going in. There's no human organism to absorb the leavings or
Right.
excrete it via urine.
Right. It just stays in there. I don't know how
This
this works.
guy's going into a dirty chamber.
Yeah.
We don't know how crusty that chamber was.
yeah.
Maybe that was the whole thing. He's like, I gotta get in that dirty chamber.
Yeah, maybe. Looks like he like.
I'm
Anyway,
not even sure I want to continue listening to Yuck. Can we just
I want yucky.
Sure.
I want
Yeah.
to. I want to
Yeah.
get Dick Wolf on the phone and do my new Law and Order sex doll crime.
What?
Whole
unit.
crimes unit. There,
What?
we've mined this out. But
Oh.
sorry, it's still weird.
Thank you, Victorious Ship, for that bullshit. Man used a machete on skateboarder he thought was a fish. Police.
I
say.
mean, innocent. If I
Yes.
was the judge in this case, innocent.
Yeah.
And- yeah.
Which one of us hasn't seen a skateboarder and thought they were a fish?
And then tried to kill him with a machete.
Well, it's the only sensible thing.
You're right.
Kill a
Well,
fish
the
on a
problem
skateboard
was
with.
that he used a machete. If it was an AR-15 or similar
Yeah.
weapon, he
Can't-
would be fine.
What are you
Can't
gonna
be
do? Cast a line at it and club it after you catch it? No, man, you got to machete that shit.
I think the problem was that it wasn't a fish. Because if I don't know if it
Wow.
would have been. Yeah, it was a human, and
It was a
that's how it was.
man.
Yeah, because if it was a
We have
fish,
seen goldfish drive their own little cars on this.
That's
show,
true.
So
We have.
I'm just
what are we
saying.
supposed to know here?
What did the guy look? Did the guy look like a fish?
yeah,
So
That
you want to know what this guy looked like, but you don't want to know if the sex doll looked like a fish.
we don't know. We couldn't.
Dude, there's so much about that sex doll. We have no idea. Well, all we can do is speculate about the sex doll.
Yeah,
I bet it's a
Speculate
cheap
about the
sex
fish
doll.
guy.
yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
$20
there's-
sex
is there a picture of the victim?
No. We just got a picture of a Salt Lake City police car. That's it. There's nothing else.
The same
That's the victim.
fish
And the
guy
other
that was in
question
the apartment.
is, how does a fish get into Salt Lake City?
Right on a skateboard.
It drives its
really.
own little car.
Yeah, right. It drives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We did a story on that a
Yeah,
while
the
ago. It's
driving
probably
fish.
that same fucking fish that
Yeah.
that drives its own car.
Yep. That's the only way it could get there because I mean it's too far inland otherwise.
Yeah,
You can
and
get
it's
a
too
sex
salty.
doll on Temu for $21.28.
I was gonna
Uh,
save that conversation for later, but let's continue.
All right. Where's my headline? Oh, there it is.
Model behavior. The moment a wily burglar pretends to be a clothing mannequin in a shop window before stealing jewelry when the shop closed.
This is brilliant. This is really brilliant. Look at him. Look at him
Yes.
standing there. Look at him standing there.
That's
like he's-
amazing.
Like he's fake.
That's amazing.
So
Get away with it?
Actually.
no,
Kinda
because-
brilliant.
Oh, yeah, there is video of him suddenly dropping it and going in.
yeah. I'll see if I can find that actually. I don't know if the sun's got
So
it.
he got
Yeah.
away with it until he moved.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So they did close the store. So it half worked. They did close the store and left him in there. What he didn't count on was the
Yeah.
1 million security cameras that they had
Yeah.
that were going to catch him in the act.
What? They've have security cameras around places? Come
At
on.
the
Everywhere.
mall?
In a jewelry store?
Yeah, I mean,
Weird.
it's Poland.
What is
With
this?
jewelry?
Communist China?
Yeah, it's communist Poland. No, actually, they're not communist anymore either. But yeah.
This
Oh.
is a script for the movie Mannequin 3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
this is.
He's like, I gotta get them Wrangler Barbies.
I
yeah.
did feel like this was a Barbie advertisement. to
I
be fair.
gotta get them.
Yeah, there we go. There's-
There he is.
that's him trying to get
What's he doing
away.
there?
He's
So
leaving
he's gonna
the
roll
doorstop.
away.
Yeah, as he
They'll never
Rolling.
catch me with their bullets this way.
Yeah, well, they did.
I'm gonna roll.
I
They
am a
got him.
doorstop. Don't see me.
Yeah, exactly.
I can roll 10 times faster than I can run.
yeah.
Wow.
Didn't work. Didn't work out. It was a cutting plan.
Oh man.
He got it to a hill. He's like, I
Yeah.
can't
We
roll up
just
that hill.
steal in peace
Yeah.
anymore without Big Brother watching us.
Nope.
First ever Florida Man games will feature beer belly wrestling and evading arrest obstacle course.
Now,
Well,
Yes,
I'm
I'm
all
there.
for Florida Man games.
That's
Kinda-
amazing.
So yeah,
What's the alligator got to do with it?
Well, that's so what I was hoping this was going. I saw beer belly wrestling and then alligator, and I'm like, is it fat shirtless guys wrestling alligators? Because I will watch
Oh.
that all day
Oh, yeah.
long.
me too. Sign me up. I would actually. Doesn't
Drunken
say.
Floridian versus alligator wrestling.
Yeah, the
Come
AP
on.
just rolled with an alligator photo
I'll
because why
watch it.
not? Alligators aren't mentioned actually in this article. It turns out it said so. They talk about it. It said, well, Florida's weird and whatever. And then they credit the Florida Man account for making Florida the stupidity of Florida popular, but we all know that was some other website that did it. At any rate, they linked to the website, and I'm like, okay, let's check this out. So this is actually really well done and all AI generated. I'm pretty sure.
The Florida
so
Man games.
There's the logo.
Look at
I
that.
got the alligator. So it's not too. This looks great.
A
Weaponized,
weaponized pool
mud-
noodle mud duel.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That could be fun. You can register a team. I don't
Look
know
at
what you
that
guys
guy.
are doing.
You
This
can
is like
test your
American-
strength.
This is like American
Inside
Gladiator.
It
the
is. It's
Florida
just
Man
like
Games Coliseum. Bitch, they have a whole ass Coliseum dedicated
No, they
for
don't. It's a
this.
parking lot of
It
some
says it's a
shit.
massive
Right.
above ground pool.
Yeah.
it's a Walmart.
What these
logo.
guys need is FARC News broadcast team to be the
Oh.
sportscasters for this whole
You know?
situation on E
Yeah,
ESPN2 or whatever.
When is it?
I
Next
have
week?
a question.
February 24th. It says.
Oh, we got
That
time.
guy has
Oh,
the
we got time.
weirdest body I've ever seen.
That's
in my life.
because it's a drawing. That's
'Cause he's
because
fat
it's
and
not
he has
real.
Packed
That's
It's
a
not
real
real
man.
human man.
That's what I.
He
That's a
has
human man.
a
That's like
beer
an AI
belly.
generated something.
I think all these are AI generated just based on the way they look. But then so
Yeah,
here's
of
the other
course they
one.
are.
There we
Why
go.
does that cop look so fucking happy with a beer
Yeah.
in his hand?
Evading arrest obstacle course.
Yeah. So apparently they're going to have
They're
you
supposed
get
to
a chug
have
of beer and then run over obstacles, and actual police officers will chase you and try to apprehend you.
I mean,
Oh, all right, I'm in.
are
They're-
those
I feel like
are
they're
those
bigger
cops
than I
off
am.
duty or on duty?
They didn't say, and I think either way
That's-
you're in
What-
danger of getting killed.
What is the taser setting? I need to know from
Right.
my
Yeah.
training.
Are they allowed to tase or shoot?
I
How-
hope so.
How many keepers are on their belt? I'm gonna need a poundage like of their equipment because they have
Yeah.
their keepers, they have their belt, they have their inner belt, they have their flashlight. Is it a small flashlight? Is there an asp, or is it a nightstick?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
There's a
I think
difference between asps. Shut the fuck up.
Then they get the Cash 5,
These
the
are
Category 5 cash
important
grab.
questions.
They're going to put you in a win
They
machine
are.
and turn it up to a Category 5 level wins, and then if you can grab cash, you can keep it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, baby.
So that's fun. And then this looks
This
good.
looks
Whatever.
awesome.
Ooh,
I don't know what this is.
that's a
Kettle-
catalytic converter.
2
Two
bikes
bikes
and a
and a handful of copper pipes.
Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Those are all
Race
things that are
against time.
stolen. Those are all
Oh.
things that are generally stolen.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you put them all on a
Because
motorcycle.
copper-
There's
and catalytic
there's
converters.
a lot of Midwest competitors around here that would do very well in
That's right.
this.
I think
Yeah,
Iowa's gonna.
yeah.
Iowa's
All they
gonna do
need
this
is
Uh,
for sure.
bunch of Detroit scrappers to go down there and
Oh
clean
yeah,
up.
okay.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
We got Beer Belly Sumo. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably those
Yeah, I can watch
suits. They probably put
Then-
those suits.
Oh, here's the judges.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're gonna have these guys. Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 of the American Gladiators.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, these guys know what they're doing.
gladiators.
Oh yeah, it's Nitro and Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Okay.
on.
All right.
Fucking Nitro.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
So there's also these other ones too, like the Wipeout Log Slammer, the Mechanical Gator. That seems like a great idea. And then
Wow.
Sumo Smash. I've seen that before. That's where you basically get into the little bubble things and just hit each other at full speed because that's hilarious.
I've seen that at Asian places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when they used to do that at the hockey games?
Oh yeah, yeah,
On ice, they would do the seal. They put you in those
Mullet
inflatable sumo suits.
contest.
yeah. Mullet contest, Florida Ma'am contest.
That's your
Well,
wet
we know what
t-shirt
that is. It's-
contest right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Is that the
aka
sex
wet
Do they have a
t-shirt. You're right.
van
You're right,
fucking
Lucky.
contest? Do you remember that one when that guy
yeah.
got arrested for fucking his van again?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's a speed contest. Yeah.
Chicken coop bingo.
Yeah. I mean, what more do
Yes.
you want? Yeah.
9/11 fight night. 911 fight night. Oh man, they should put
Yeah.
a slash in there and make it 9/11 fight night.
Yeah.
Oh
You have
no!
explosives.
Stop.
You have explosives at the end of your
Yeah.
Too
boxing glove.
soon.
Too soon.
Dude,
It's
you're
always too
fucked
soon.
in the head.
So if this thing takes off, we may have to take a closer look at it. So I'll be keeping an eye out for us. Could be.
I love it.
interesting. All right, and now the most 90s
Oh.
story you'll ever
Yeah, from
read.
TMZ. Francis Bean Cobain marries Tony Hawk's son, Riley.
That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy bananas.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Not
also
that-
crazy bananas how much she looks like both of her parents.
Yeah, yeah, she
Yeah.
does. She looks like if you had an AI, like what did she look like? This is
Yeah.
it. They
Yeah.
nailed it. They got married. It doesn't say how they met. I had somebody ask me how they got together. We don't know. But it said that the ceremony was performed by this guy, Michael,
Michael
Stipe,
Stipe
Michael
of
Stipe.
REM.
who's one of the godparents.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other godparent is Drew Barrymore.
Well, clearly.
Well,
Uh,
all right.
Yes.
She's a scab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sad scab.
Yeah. So anyway, but Tony Hawk looks exactly like his kid. This is like Christine and her daughter. It's like kind of uncanny. Like some people don't.
Yeah,
know.
Tony
That's
Hawk
awesome.
never ages. His kid's gonna
No.
look old before he does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen to Christine too. I think.
That's an awesome duo.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk's
Yeah.
kid and little Francis Bean.
Yeah.
I like
so-
like
this
Nice.
story.
I'm
Good
an
for
all
them.
in favor of that
Yeah.
partnership.
That
I
is-
hope
that is
they
a-
are successful in life.
Me too. Me too.
What a heartwarming story. Thank you
I got
for
it.
that.
I got a 90s trifecta for you here. So here's the second one.
Oh, yay!
I
We're
can't
going
wait.
out on actually, and it's cute animals too.
Oh, Brett Michaels adopts the dog that was named after him. The dog had helped save the 4-week-old kitten with a blood donation.
You know that's a wig he's wearing right there.
Is it?
Oh yeah, he's bald as can be. He's
Oh,
no,
yeah.
the whole situation.
really?
That's why he wears the giant white headband to keep the
Oh.
wig on his head and also hidden that it's a wig.
I
Okay.
thought the headband was part of the wig. Like I thought.
I mean, it might all be one
like a
piece.
hat.
It might just
I
be
think it's
one
a hat.
piece.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
It's
it's one
attached to
piece.
My question here with this dog is: did they ask the dog, or did the dog come up and say, "I would like to donate blood to save this kid"?
So
How are
The
you?
dog
How
is
can a
volunteer.
dog? How can dog blood save a cat?
well, these are all good questions. So it turns out they were already doing blood work on the dog at the time, and the kitten came in and they said it had some kind of anemia, which is probably too many flea bites, as I understand it. And it turns out that apparently you can give a cat dog blood in a transfusion. So they were already in getting blood from Brett Michaels, the dog. And so they just took a little extra and they gave it to the cat, and the cat is fine.
And then Brett Michaels the
And
man.
The cat has survived.
And then what
Yes.
happened was that as you can probably ascertain from this story, Brett Michaels, the man, heard about this and called up and said he wanted to adopt Brett Michaels, the dog.
What about the cat?
He didn't say anything about the cat.
Where's the,
The cat was used. The cat
is
was
a
quickly
lie.
euthanized for humping legs.
Yeah. They're like, that cat's too much like a dog.
Hey, he's pissing on trees.
Yeah. So
But the
I'm
cat's
chasing
name.
the man, that cat.
yes.
The cat was named Thorn.
Thorn,
After
yeah.
every rose
Uh-huh.
has its.
And
Yeah.
he was like, I hate that fucking song.
Oh,
Yeah. Why'd you think that
I'll
way?
pay you $100 to kill that cat.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. So, but there'll be a follow up because he hasn't gotten the dog yet. So I assume next week we're gonna have some video.
He's like
so
a
look what the
husky.
cat dragged
Of
in
him.
thing here somewhere.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. You're right. But finally, to complete the '80s trifecta, we've got this story.
Family dog alerts parents as a 17-year-old suffers a stroke in the middle of the night.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Was
they
this
do
in
it.
Houston?
So was it
Oh,
in Houston?
okay.
I don't know. I thought
No.
it was.
That's why dogs rule, cats drool.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Unless your cat has dog blood.
Yeah. In which case,
Oh.
I don't know what happens then. But yeah, this kid started having a stroke at 5 o'clock in the morning. The dog was like bothering the parents. And of course, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. And parents are like, get out of here. I'm not going for a walk. But the dog wouldn't give up. And so the dog let him back into the kid's room where he was stroking out. They got him to the hospital and he survived. And the tie in is that the dog's name is Axel.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Axl Rose.
So
is
did
gonna come
Axl
and
Rose
fucking-
come in and try to take the dog?
No,
Now
not
he's
yet.
going to adopt
Hey,
the
guys.
son.
I could really use that dog.
Yeah.
Michaels is one up on me, man.
You telling me that dog will wake other people up if I have a stroke? Can I have your dog?
I've stroked out like 8 times already from doing.
I want to say this happened really, really close to me because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure I saw it on like Nextdoor or Facebook or something before it hit the news. But yeah.
This is
Dogs are awesome, and
Dogs
I've
are the
probably
best.
fostered it before, so
Sweet
you're all welcome.
dog of mine.
Yep, exactly. There
Yeah,
we
I'm
go.
getting
That's
ready to go there.
that's
Yay.
everything.
We did it.
Everything that happened this week. Nothing else. Nothing else.
We did it.
We
Done.
really did it. Another
Anyway.
one in the books.
So if you go on Temu and look up
Yes.
baby doll,
Oh.
realistic baby doll, they have.
I'm not doing it. I believe you. I believe you. I'm not doing it.
I did it. I
No.
just typed sex doll.
No,
Yes,
not
put
sex.
in
That's
sex
a
doll on
whole
Temu.
different thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole different
I
thing.
did.
If you look up
What'd
a
you get?
realistic baby doll, they have alien babies.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you can get those on. Yeah, there's I go to sites where they also have monkeys.
That's
What
almost
is
what
that?
Goatsy looks like. That's almost Goatsy.
I'm not gonna
That's
play this
Goatsy.
with
That's-
teeth.
Play it.
teeth. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
play
that's
this.
Goatsy with teeth.
Yeah,
Teeth.
kind of. And maybe
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
different
play
part
it.
of the anatomy.
Oh, glad I didn't play it on screen.
That's
Good.
Christine right now. Whatever's near me, I'll put it in my mouth.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna shut
Okay,
that off.
put it out right up to your camera though, Christine.
yeah. Don't look for that
Yeah.
stuff on Temu because they probably have it.
So
Well,
anyway,
my
yeah, so I did
Temu,
find that out.
Alien sex
Algorithm
doll.
is now completely screwed
No,
up. now.
not
Yeah.
alien sex doll, just alien realistic baby doll.
I'll
and they
guarantee you
have
there's alien
realistic.
sex dolls on there though.
Okay,
I
well,
think
now
Goatsy
I'm-
confirmed it.
Gonna go look for
You
it.
could probably get one for $18.
Alien sex doll beer can koozies.
Yeah.
We should start a To Catch a Predator type thing where in the homes of dead people, we leave sex dolls
See if we can get another one.
before the morgue shows up
Yeah,
to see
Yes.
if we can catch us a sex doll fucking perv.
I like this
No,
idea.
Fun fact
Well,
about
what segue is this? Where's this going?
fun
Careful
Speaking
fact
of putting
Speaking
things
of-
in my mouth.
about
run
my
away with all of
mother.
Oh.
Did you know that when somebody dies in Houston in like let's just say February and March,
You
right
can put
when
them
it goes
outside.
from winter to
Last
summer,
winter?
and
There's
yeah,
a,
winter
there's a
to
whole
less
different. There's a whole different season in there called.
it's a
spring.
whole different season, but then
Heard
let's
of
say it's February and you die and your heater is on, and then summer happens and the heater is still on
Hmm.
because no one has checked on you in quite a while. Did you know that your body will actually explode?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we found this out
How?
when we went with our eyeballs. We found
Yeah,
out
no, I mean,
when we
yeah.
went to go check on one of my mother's friends, and
Meemaw,
her body
yeah.
was exploded
Oh.
all over the bathroom.
Really?
And
You didn't know? Just walk in and like,
we
Hey,
hey,
did not
blew
know,
up.
and we had to clean it up before the
We're
Should've
full of all
checked
kinds
sooner.
of gases, man.
yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I do not recommend cleaning up dead exploded bodies.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
fun.
I see why. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't
Is
sell
this
that
a
on
true
TV.
story? What
Is
This
it?
is actually this is absolutely a true story.
I
Yes.
believe
Sounds like a demon was involved or something.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Like,
Yeah.
this doesn't seem real.
Yeah,
then-
because it's fucking Texas.
And then she was dead, so I took her vacuum cleaner.
Oh,
Which can also be a
Her
sex
vacuum
doll if
cleaner
you're, if you're
downstairs.
horny enough.
she
You can
fucking
just gotta want it.
Ah.
Y'all are
Oh, it's got my
gross.
lips.
my tonsils! My tonsils are gone.
Y'all are disgusting.
You're disgusting for thinking
You're
what you're thinking.
disgusting.
Yeah, you're disgusting for saying at the beginning of this that you'll put anything in your mouth right now.
Yeah.
I can't
Including
help
a
where
vacuum cleaner from
your
a dead
mind
woman's
goes.
demonized.
We're putting a
bathroom.
vacuum cleaner in there after we did a sex doll fuck guy story.
She's not going to notice it, Mr. Fuzzy Paws.
Yeah, neither that dead man will also not notice that his real sex doll has been
That's
fucked
right.
by the funeral worker.
Which is why
We don't
I
know
let
that.
the
They
guy
could be watching
finish.
from above. They could be
Pro-criminal.
watching us.
Who does it hurt other than the sex doll's feelings?
It is a crime, victimless crime, is what I'm saying. So
Unless you're the sex doll.
I'm team man having sex with the sex doll because no one else is going to sex that doll.
No one
Yeah,
else is gonna. That's right.
Not now. They won't. That's
Yeah,
past.
that's right. He's in
That
jail.
doll has been created for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is for people to fuck it.
Exactly.
And to watch TV with.
Also,
Yeah.
that too. Yeah.
I feel like you just said that because your wife
And-
is here, Dill.
And to
Huh?
Your wife
Oh.
is yeah, she's
Still in the chat.
Is she still in
No.
the chat?
Yeah,
She's
she
like,
was a
oh,
minute
I'm
ago.
gonna
I
I'm
wasn't
gonna
paying
cuddle
attention.
with this.
Listen,
Yeah,
honey, I did
yeah.
not look up sex doll on Temu, and our PayPal payment you just saw is not Temu.
And if you get weird advertisements like for the rest of the decade, that has nothing to do with it.
I already get weird advertisements.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Indeed.
My
So,
algorithm is
yeah.
screwed.
I will be on vacation next week, and I
Okay.
very sincerely doubt I'm going to be joining you guys.
Why? Where will you be on some sort of party boat?
Yeah,
I'm going to the
Greece again.
Caribbean. So yeah, I'm going to
Yeah,
the
okay.
Republic.
Yeah, call in.
Caribbean.
Call in. See
Oh
what happens.
yeah, call in
Why not?
from
Yeah.
the nude beach.
Yeah.
Are you going to be
definitely.
on
Yeah.
a nude beach?
Oh, I'm going to be in an adults only resort and spa, so everywhere better be nude.
Definitely.
Right.
call in.
Right at
If
the
you
time
call
where
in
you
from a
will
nude
literally.
beach, then we'll be nude here.
Yeah.
I've done
Yeah.
it before. And
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
It'll
glad
be
I
I had
missed
that.
that.
What was that costume you had on last year for Halloween? And I had
All
mine
of
on
them.
with no clothes underneath. I forget what it
Pick-
was.
the pickle?
Banana or something. Pickle.
The
It was a
pickle.
Yeah, that was it,
The
yeah.
person named Dill forgot that he was wearing a
He
pickle.
was free balling.
When,
Yeah.
when are you going to this Scandals resort? What are you doing?
I'm leaving on Wednesday.
Ah,
And why are you? How long will you be there? Fucking everybody.
November 1st to November 5th, and because it's a girls' vacation with 3 or 4 of my best friends from Kansas City. So one is a police officer,
Oh.
and
And where-
she is single. So
And ready
Yep.
to mingle?
yeah.
yep. So I'm gonna be mingling November 1st to November 5th.
I think there's a
in
dead
the
guy
Dominican
sex doll
Republic.
convention there that weekend.
Yeah. yes.
Uh,
What are all these doing here? We were just talking about that. So weird.
So yay!
Awesome. Well, we'll definitely be back next week for sure. The week after, I'm riding a bicycle across Joshua Tree National Forest. So I can't.
My vacation
good.
sounds a lot more fun
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a lot more fucking.
Oh no, wait,
happening.
that's like
Drew can ride a bike naked. You know,
that's true,
different
That's true.
strokes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
It's not
You can
legal.
put all
back in
kinds
the-
of things in your mouth at Joshua Tree.
Yeah. All kinds of stuff like trees. I don't know.
Scorpions,
Acorns?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs.
Just
Totally.
some sand, lots of
Yeah.
sand.
Lots of sand. Yeah. It's true.
All right. Well, let me know what you're gonna be for Halloween.
Yeah. I'm going as Blade.
Mm.
But for
I
a
haven't
really
thought
fun
that
reason.
far
So
ahead.
a friend of mine had a party a couple of weeks ago, and it was a Victorian vampire party. So she's like, "But you got to dress up like a vampire." And I was like, "Here's my costume." I checked it, and she's like, "Yeah, you can come as Blade. It's fine."
Yeah, right on.
Everybody's like-
Perfect.
Yeah, everybody's like
Huh.
dressed up like Victorian vampires, and I got my Daywalker sword and all that.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was great. So
I'm doing a show on Saturday, and I will be dressed as a French bedbug.
Send me pics.
yeah.
Milk.
Send me
I'm
pics. I
playing
wanna
a
see.
show at the world famous Irvington Halloween Festival this Saturday, and I'm probably
That's
just going to be dressed as a drunk hillbilly.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Normal.
that is a good. You should put one of those
Appreciate
goofy hats on. The pointy.
Oh, I
hat.
got some goofy hats.
Oh yeah, there
Oh
you go.
yeah, perfect. This
One of
sounds
them
my
like
hillbilly
normal
hats. There you go. Look
attire.
at Christine.
Hey.
Kane's
look at
going as
that.
a traffic cone witch.
Will you be taking your head hamburger to the Caribbean with you, Christine?
Yeah.
Here's hope.
No,
That's a shame.
it won't
What if
fit.
what
my
if some stud there wants to fuck a head hamburger woman,
Right. And you don't
Then
have it with
that's
you.
when I'm-
and
yeah,
you won't have your head hamburger?
I
You're
will
gonna have
call
to pass.
you for an emergency delivery.
Okay.
Missed opportunity is what I call that.
So
That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it also seems like it would be very comfortable on an airplane.
yeah, this
that's
is for
true.
the self-driving cars.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, that's a good
I love
idea,
it.
actually.
yeah.
That's like Harry Potter's Sorting Hat's cousin that didn't really do as well.
Yeah, his dipshit
with Sorting
cousin
Hat.
fucking, that had to go work at the DMV.
yeah.
I like the
Like,
VLC
oh man,
comment.
come on!
I like the VLC comment, but I'm going to a party on Saturday night and nobody else will understand that nerd joke. So, but I give you props, CF Gregory, because I think that's a funny joke. Thank you. for
That
that.
joke right there is hilarious.
But none of the people I'm gonna be with on Saturday night will get it because they're not nerds like we
Oh,
are.
well.
What form of nerdery does VLC cover? Is that an
Oh,
anime thing?
software nerd, you fucking idiot!
Oh, that's so
Woo! Way to teach.
deliciously stupid.
It really, yeah. It's the fucking logo.
VLC.
Now she's a unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Candy corn unicorn.
Yeah. I don't know why
Yeah.
half of ARC is systems engineers. Then
Yeah,
the other
pretty
half
much,
were
yeah.
just drunkards.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of Venn diagram crossover there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, I got to get going.
Look at this bunch of nerds,
Same.
yeah.
My daughter's
Send
bugging me.
pictures.
I got to give her a ride somewhere, and then I'm going to go drink for 3 hours and wait for her to get done. So,
All right.
Hey,
I'll take it
guys.
easy. So got
I'm
it
going
right.
to band practice.
Yeah, we got a lot of excitement ahead. See you guys.